Over the last few decades, we have had to helplessly watch as every brand on the planet has oversimplified their logo. And I'm gonna do the same thing to your favorite Minecraft skins. Textures, colors, shading, even shapes are going to be reduced to an absolute minimum. I'm going to be working my way through 5 levels of famous skins until I've oversimplified some of the most famous Minecraft YouTubers' skins ever made. Starting off on level 1, however, we've got the defaults, arguably some of the most famous, however not really significant of Minecraft skins. No offense to Steve, but he's kind of everywhere at this point. While it does pain me to continue this trend of oversimplification, you have to admit, it has been an eye-opening look into what brands believe is their most recognizable feature, what makes their icons, well, iconic. And when they get it right, they really get it right. So while I commit crimes against nature, I'm going to be using this exercise to rank these famous skins on their brand self-awareness. The already very simple nature of Steve makes simplifying him, well, for lack of a better word, very simple. Steve's brand is iconic. The light blue, dark blue combo makes his brand an easy 7 out of 10. And while we're here, we might as well knock out Herobrine too. With his brand being nearly identical to Steve's, he lands himself an easy 7.2 for being 2 pixels simpler. And next up, we've got Alex. If you didn't notice, I deleted Steve's shoes, but since Alex's boots are such a large percentage of her leg, we're gonna be keeping them. Again, however, all details are gonzo. You know, I realize now that Alex's skin is a lot more detailed than Steve's. Steve is literally just a shirt and pants, but Alex has this belt and boots and hair and trim around the edge of her. She does get points for her simple facial features, however, this hair is all over the place. I had to do a lot of adjustments just to get the shapes to be simpler. Overall, I'd give Alex a 6.5 out of 10. And of course, I can't justify ranking anyone more famous than myself without first ranking myself. So while my skin isn't a default, it is my default look. It only seems fair to put myself next. Right off the bat, there appears to be a lot of shading that needs to be smoothed out. I designed this skin when I was like, I don't know, 13. The original actually looks a little bit more like this. I was going after a camouflage look on the shirt. I'm not really sure what I was going for on the pants. They're weathered, I guess? I don't know. Either way, all of that detail is just fluff that needs to be smoothed over. These details on my arms are supposed to be the result of scuffles in the great outdoors, cuts, bruises, mud, and scrapes from roughing it as a bounty. I copied over the same techniques I had used on Steve to finish off the simplification process, and I was left with this beauty. Gorgeous! 15 out of 10. But you could probably even take it further. My branding is so perfect, you could reduce it to just the blackened eyes and the mask. Slap that on anything and it's recognizable as me. Yo mama, now it's Joe Mama. Florida man arrested on charges of drop kicking a child. Now it's Joe Cootie Punter. The impending but inevitable heat death of the universe. Now it's your boy Joe Bo. My Bo Joe, the Joe Bo. Okay, in all seriousness, I am just trying to ingrain my brand in your mind so that you'll remember. Now that I've proven that I truly am qualified to criticize those above my pay grade, it is time to move up to level 2, the presidents. The rise of AI voices recently has led to the emergence of a trend that is healing the political divide of our modern day. Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden playing Minecraft together. There is tens, if not hundreds of channels contributing to this right now, and because of that, there isn't really one main version of each of these skins, so I just split the difference by Googling them and used the first one that popped up. I mean, that's probably what most of these channels are doing anyway, so credit to these guys for the skins I'm updating. Starting off with our de facto head honcho, Barack Obama, in pretty much every version of the AI presidential Minecrafters I have seen. The AI Obama appears to be the leader of the bunch, but at the same time he has about the personality of a potato. Versatile in use, but very plain on its own. Sort of like Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. So I gave him a blue mask, 3 out of 10, pretty unremarkable branding. Next up is Sleepy Joe. Similarly to AI Obama, AI Joe has some outer layer skin details, which in most cases we're just going to be deleting. That is unless they play a very significant role in the branding of the skin. Unfortunately, there's not a lot to do with good old Sleepy Joe's skin to make his brand simpler besides just, I don't know, making him sleepier, I guess. So I just started over from scratch. As you sure well know by now, Sleepy Joe's only other character trait is his love of chocolate chip ice cream, so I turned him into an ice cream cone. See, I told you I'm a branding genius. 2 out of 10. The ice cream gets 10. And lastly, for the President's League, we've got our trump card, the AI Donnie. Now, we'll start off with his most defining feature. I mean, everybody's aware of the joke by now, so I'm not really breaking any new ground by saying, haha, Orange Man is orange. We'll carefully outline his features. We wouldn't want to accidentally draw outside of the line. We only want to oversimplify, not take it too far and lose all detail whatsoever. Okay, yeah, it's just orange. He's orange. He's orange. In terms of branding, at the very least, orange is a color that is often used to convey energy and enthusiasm, humor, danger, ruin, the end of time! So yeah, I'd say it's a pretty fitting color for him. 1 out of 10, brand self-awareness. This is your new skin. Donald. And of course with that, level 2, El Presidente, is al dente, because I'm all done. Okay, that joke's a little undercooked, but we're moving. Level 3 is the Hardcore 4, except there's only 3 of them. I just wanted it to rhyme. Anyway, first up is Sandiction, a hardcore Minecraft YouTuber with a little over 2 million subscribers. His skin is already so simple, you're likely wondering, what could I possibly do to simplify it? Well, first of all, he's wearing shoes. Nobody wears shoes naked, man. If you gonna be a member of that blue man group in a nude, you gotta take them shoes off too, dude. Plus, that face on his arm is just really freaking me out. Like, stop it, dude. Stop looking at me. I'm scared he's gonna just say, tack to the hand, and then I'll actually have to try and carry a conversation with an actual hand. You're gone. You're gone. 9 out of 10 excellent brand. Next up is Kalani. Kulanai? What? Another hardcore YouTuber with a slightly smaller 1.8 million subscribers. Wait a sec. He walks around in an all-white skin with the giant letters KKK across the back of his head? Alright, 0 out of 10 brand self-awareness. Heck, 0 out of 10 self-awareness. How did he miss that? No hate, dude. I'm sure it was an accident. Hold on, let me fix that. Just wait. Did this man put his entire design on the outer layer? His face isn't even centered! This skin is so cursed! There, I fixed it. Level 3's last contender is SB737, another hardcore YouTuber with 4 million subscribers. We're getting into a little bit more famous territory here. I'm interpreting this skin to be a penguin wearing sunglasses? Wearing sunglasses. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, 8 out of 10 branding. Level 4, I call the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker, because I could not come up with any other connection between these 3. They're just marginally more famous than the last group. Getting us started on level 4 is Luke the Notable at a notable 4.5 million subscribers. Luke only recently created his Minecraft skin. Before that, he was just Alex, so we're already halfway done. Luke the Notable skin is notably very simple. It's based on this image here, and I just have one critique. Do you see what I see? No? Let me help. It's his nose. His nose looks like a 9 out of 10. Very good. Very nice. Jumping up 2 million subscribers on the ladder of fame is Skeppy. Right away, I'd say this first impressions are really great. This man's made of diamond. Really, it's hard to mess this up. The skin is such a simple and well-executed idea that there's really only one way I can think to simplify this any further. It's just a diamond block. 8 out of 10 branding. And our largest contender of level 4 is appropriately Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo, to be exact. At 8 million subscribers, I'd say Mumbo Jumbo has gotten a pretty famous skin. And honestly, Mumbo's skin is a masterclass in branding. Look at that glorious mustache. We don't even need Mumbo's eyes. Who am I kidding? Mumbo doesn't need anything but the mustache. 10 out of 10. Perfect branding. At long last, we've reached level 5. The top dogs, the big boys, los chicos grandes. Kicking off at 26 million subscribers, we've got Dan TDM. This man is one of the OGs. I'm pretty sure he was making videos back when I was still in diapers. But to be fair, I was still in diapers when I was like 15, so it's not saying much. The first thing I see looking at the skin is the goggles. So that's what it is, goggles. Next up, we've got... Just kidding. No, we'll be kind to Sir Dan, the Diamond Man card. So we'll just smooth out his pants real quick and wow, they look almost exactly like mine. Huh. Well, we removed all the straps and the belts and smoothed out all the textures, and while it's not the simplest, it's a pretty recognizable brand that has more than stood the test of time, but it's also conquered it. 8.5 out of 10. I only docked points because there is nothing diamond or minecart about this. Like, where the heck did he get that name? A random name generator? Second up to bat and second to last is Dream the Green Mean Machine. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care what you Dream stands think. It is not okay that his face is right there. It's just, he looks like an ASDF movie character. I like trains. But seriously, why does he have the face coming out of his torso? I mean, it makes about as much sense as... So I'm just gonna fix his face here and just put his face up. Boom! Okay, now, secondly, he doesn't have arms. Like, that's his whole thing. Before you ask where the green went, it's on the green screen that he films all his videos on. Oh, this man just called Dream's videos fake! 10 out of 10 branding. This guy clearly knows his stuff. Last, but certainly not least, in fact, with a combined subscriber count of over 230 million subscribers, that puts Mr. Beast at a total more than all the previous people combined. Unfortunately, his in-game skin just looks disappointing. I mean, just it's missing the most important part of Mr. Beast's brand. His open, wide, gaping mouth, poised to swallow the entirety of YouTube and then the world. Okay, yeah, seriously, missed opportunities aside, this skin is complicated. Look at all these outer layer details. I'm just gonna have to get rid of all of those real quick. Anyway, Jimmy's wearing a piece of his merch here, which is pretty simple, so I guess we'll just use that for the basis of the simplified version. Bam! Okay, we've smoothed everything out just by making it all the signature blue. Now all we need to do is just add these pink lightning bolts on the side of the head. Okay, that does not look good in pixel form. I can see why they didn't go with this. And then we'll add back in his gaping orifice. Okay, yeah, this doesn't look good. It's meant to be overly simple, not pretty. 4 out of 10. His Fortnite skin looks better than this. If you enjoyed me ripping apart your childhood before your eyes, please leave a like and then go watch this video right here. It needs more views from viewers like you. Thank you.